Okay, Manny the 38. This is going to be very short and brief. I just want to pose the question: is it possible that the commonality between these two young men is lifestyle? A couple of things that popped out at me above, or upon, observation of the imagery. Um, just the fact that Mr. Akatis was near a casino, like in front of the casino, hanging out around there. Usually, most people who hang out around casinos are, either looking for like a score, like drugs, or looking to, to solicit something or whatever to obtain financial gains. And so that popped out at me. The two men are very different. You have a young guy who's going to college, and then you have a guy who was, having some struggles in life. He did have a family who came out and made statements. Mr. Zukatis' family came out and made statements, as well as Mr. Reed's family. And no disrespect to them, to either these young men or the alternative community. But in the climate of the death of Charlie Kirk, I was wondering if is it possible that this could be, linked to some form of commonality within that. And I have no proof of that. It's just, this is all just alleged, but I'm just, wondering or whatever. Because I mean, what's the probability of two men, that committed suicide in the same state? And it's just kind of far fetched and hard to believe. The temperament is very volatile right now. It's very sad that people are losing their lives, and whatever the case may be. It's just a sad world that people can't just, I don't know, like, have healthy debate with each other, even if you disagree or whatever. You may come away even disliking somebody and disliking everything that they stand for or whatever. But I just, I wish that it didn't have to get to the point where people want to take each other's lives or whatever over this things that you disagree with. Because we could, I mean, people have said hateful things throughout the course of men, and it's just like, I don't know, if we just killed everybody who said things that we didn't like, what, where would the world be at? And that's on both sides. So I don't know. Some people are calling this white supremacy and this and that, but you have two different guys, two ethnic, different backgrounds, white and black. So it's like I'm thinking the probability or the commonality might be lifestyle here, and it may not be race, but it might be lifestyle. Everybody wants to do the race thing right about now, and it's just, I just wish we appreciated life more. That's all I'm saying. I really wish we appreciated life more, and also had respect for other people's lives, whether you like them, can't stand them or not. Whatever. I just wish we had more respect for each other and a little bit more humanity. Especially Americans. It's like at this point, you would think we've gotten rid of enough of each other to, try to have some form of decency with each other and respect for one another. But I see that, I guess God is going to have to just step in and set everybody straight, and that's just my views and opinions as far as that goes, and as well as it related to the situation. And, rest in peace to the two young men, and, humanity, whatever. We're Americans, and we definitely need to do a better job getting along.